Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday night baseball on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
And now,
get ready for Diamondbacks baseball.
2021
Next.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
Madison Bumgarner will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he may not be the pitcher he was early in his career when he threw in the mid-90s, but he can still get people out. He'll sink the fastball now. He'll throw a curveball and a changeup. He might not be the power guy that he once was, but Matt, I'll tell you what he does. He has a big heart, and he finds a way to get through games. He's still a guy that can eat up a ton of innings.
まあでもやっぱメジャーはおもろいですな。それでも全く注意も入ってないんですけど。
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
今季で終了か。今でやっと51試合目ですからね。あと111試合ですか。長いですな。全部で162ありますからね。そのうちの51ですからね。
Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2.
リアルのメジャーは資金不足で終了やろ。あっちゃー。まあまだ揉めてますからね。まあでも DH がね、ナショナルリーグでも採用決定らしいんで。これでね、ピッチャーが打席に立つことはなくなるんですけどね。
Bumgarner removed to first, and they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
だからリアルはもしかしたらちょっと開幕がずれるかもしれないですね。うわ、入ってるか。大仁田修了。世界の大仁田さんになりましたからね。上がりすぎたか。ああ、もうちょい。
Stepping up is Andrew Kisner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
あちゃやたら警戒してますな。 ああ、強烈なサードライナー。
One left for the Cardinals, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Johan Oviedo is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.1.
まあでも新しいね、メジャーは、がっつり大谷さんが打席入れるようになってるらしいですよ。大谷ファンはたまらんのちゃいますか。
Tim LaCastro is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
かといってじゃあエンジェルスでやるのかって言われるとやらないんですけどね。
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
まあだから DH の大仁田さんを見ることになるんちゃいますか。
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed.
リアルと違う方式。
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
まあだから大仁田さんがね、パッケージやから、
Good fastball.
それだけで買おうかいう人も増えましたからね。
One out, nobody on. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondback shortstop. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Count remains full.
アンチ大仁田でコメントがあちゃー。
Another full count pitch home.
まあ世の中ね、いろんな人がいますからね。あー、落ちるんかい。
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that AB right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
ゆずるくんを打線まみれに。
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. The average entering play at 301. 5 homers and 22 RBIs.
ゆずるくんって誰でしたっけ？
Right side, but it's well foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
あー、抜けていった。これは三塁行かれるでしょ。大仁田ゆずるくんですか。サイゼリアで喜ぶような安い女だって。男の妄想コメントまみれ。
At the plate, Ketel Marte, and he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it, one there, on to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, they really didn't have a
さっきのでもエレインさん、
They only get one, and that allows the runner from third.
かなりの美人さんですからね。
Next to hit is Christian Walker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
永久遊撃士ですからね。 めちゃくちゃ強いですよ。
But he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
ああ、北京ポキン北京ポキンオリンピック。
0-1 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Again, a 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left.
Left fielder is on the move.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the
エロイン
Diamondbacks
さんは
1
共
and
産
the
党
Cardinals
幹部の
nothing.
妻に転職か。
All set for the start of the inning and set to go
ま
is
だ
the third baseman,
25歳と
Edmundo
か言って
Sosa.
たような。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sosa is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop.
落ちるか。入った入った入った。
This is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with
ギ
nobody
リ
out.
ギリ入ってたみたいな、なんかファールみたいに見たけど。
Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
なんかファール臭かったですけど。まあフェア言うてくれましたね。
So now to the plate, Austin Dean.
こんなをサイゼリアに連れて行くような安い男に。サイゼリアもほんまに値段がね、安くて、コストは助かりますけどね。
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location.
おー、あれがボール。
3-0 now.
今のは入ったかもと。
Sosa leads off second with nobody out. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
サイゼリア入ったことないな。あ、そうなんすか。値段安いですよ、ほんまに。メニューがまた結構多くてね。ああ、ボール球や。ランチとかかなり安いですからね。大概スープがついてんすけど。飲み放題スープは。
And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery.
Don詰まり。
And that's the second out. So stepping in is Tommy Edman. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hard hit down the hole.
あ、抜けた抜けた。
And that's through into left field for a base hit. He'll come home with
よ
it.
っしゃ。
And this will not be close.
開
And the
店
run
当
will
初
score
から水だ
easily.
け足して 飲み放
I
題
don't
の
know
スー
about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base
プ。
open
ドリ
with
ン
the
ク
pitcher
の
on deck. Not very good pitching
飲み
right
放
there.
題のドリンクバーがあ
Dan,
るんで
as
す
a
よ
guy
ね。
who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with
まあ
the
水
pitcher
とス
and
ー
come
プ
up
でいい
with
で
a
すよ
game
ね。
plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
And he fouls this one off, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
あとはライス大盛り無料ですからね。
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's
勝
trying to
手に
create
落
his
ち
own run
た
support with a swing like
何
that.
らかの生物が生み出すハーモニ
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
ー。
Popped
あ
up.
ちゃ
Ahmed waits on it. And the inning is over. Two hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds.
またなんか上の住人がガチャガチャやってますな。動きとかあちゃ
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The third baseman, Eduardo.
意外とこの音がよう聞こえるんですね。何をやってんのか知らないですけど。ガチャガチャガチャガチャ。
First pitch of the AB now.
ドブネズミとか。
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Harrison Bader, one of the elite defenders in the game, burst on the scene in 2018, and he can go get them with the best of them. Elite defender, people. Lock in on him. Top of the order hitter as well.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. 2-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
ああ、ケンさんおはようございます。チェーンソーを玄関の前で回しながらノック。有田さんみたいに暴れ回って。あー、抜けていく。夫婦喧嘩の戦い中。
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a
まあ、これマンションっていうのはやっぱ音の問題がね、起きやすいから。戸を開けたら連続攻撃や。バサバサチェーンソーで切り倒して。
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
まあでもメジャーがまさか8軍まであるとは知らんかったですね。相当な数ですよね。音の問題を一撃必殺ってた。8軍っていうのはね。モニター下から7軍。まあだから下でやってる人らはね、収入が少ないから 別の仕事もやりながらやってるみたいですけどね。あちゃ。
The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So the lineup flips over and digging in, John Nagowski. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Lofted in the air toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. One away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader.
しかも移動はバスという、なんかね。あと、食い物が、ハンバーガーが多いらしいです。お笑い芸人みたいなもんや。下っ端の時代、おっと、いただきました。気持ちよく持っていきましたね。バチコーンと。これは気持ちがいい。中にはね、学校の教師やりながら野球やってる人とかいますからね。これは気持ちがいいですね。
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there. Because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
よーしゃ。うわ、これちょっとやばい。おー。
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Andrew Kisner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
でもこのメジャーもね、下部組織が収録されてますからね。荒らしすぎたせいか、剣の発言が出ないな。
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Edmundo.
So next to bat will be Edmundo Sosa, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him. And it's fouled away. DeYoung stands at second with two gone. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-1 St. Louis.
まあ、今で51試合ですけど、やっと5月の終わりの方ですね。ああ、ワトニーさん。ワトニーさんもなんか言ってましたよね。始球式がどうのこうの言って。あ、出てきた。なんか大学の野球かなんかの言ってましたよね。
And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Tim LaCastro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
あら、今アランさん始まりましたよ。珍しい。この時間から。まさかまさかの10時前からアランさんやってますやん。また FF やってはるんですかね。それか別ゲーやってるとか。昨日もでも2時間ぐらいやってましたからね。
Single as this is through into left.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some
やっとでも夜配信できたんですけどね。前もやろうとしたけど、回線が悪くて配信できんかったんですけど。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Nick Ahmed will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man,
ああ、早すぎる。選手がごねてるとわしの仕事がねえじゃねえかボケと。怒り浸透のワトにさあ、C でやってんすか。久しぶりですね。最近 FF どっぷりハマってはったから。兄さんがなんか別ゲームお願いしますって言ってたんですけど。ワトニーさん安切れ。まあ、シーズやったら参加できますよね。FF やとなかなかね、参加するにも難しいですからね。やりますか。まあ、最大3人までね、同時でできるから。一人ね、オペレーターがエビフライになってしもてね行方不明になってもたんですよ。なんか一人助けに行かんとずーっとエビフライ状態引っ張り出さんとね、ずーっと捕まりますからね。はい、ほっとっても戻ってこないですからね。
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
こんがりエビフライになってますよ。
So one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. That one played is Austin Dean. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Marte comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Next up, Dylan Carlson. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
やらかし学園。
The batter number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Two down, no one on base, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. First offering. Breaking line is swung on and bounced to short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Cardinals.
あれ基本ね、捕まってまうと、助けん限りずーっと捕まりっぱなしっていう。
Just about set to go for the last of the fourth, but before we do that,
で、またミッションやっていかんと、体力回復していかないんですよね、あれ。なんとかまあミッションやって、帰ってきたら初めてこう、きっちり体力がね、回復するんですけど。まあ、中には食らいすぎてダウンする人もおるんですけどね。まあ、ダウンしてもうたら、回収ポットみたいなとこに掘り込んで回収するんですけど。
Now the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So now here is Eduardo Escobar. He flew out in his last AB. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitching.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger. There are 2 away. Next to hit, Cole Calhoun. A base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Wow.
Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. Swing and he pops him up. Sosa has a play and he makes the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here now is the pitcher, Johan Oviedo.
The pitcher, Johan Oviedo.
First delivery to him. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte is there. One pitch, one out.
The first baseman, number 34, John Nagowski.
Next, it'll be John Nagowski. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap.
いただきましたま
And
た。
it's gone.
ソフトバンクやらかしドーム。第2号。
So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run
こ
number
れは
2
真ん
for
中
him
入っ
on
て
the
きました
year,
ね。
and it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal
ど
ball,
真
but
ん
that
中
swing
の
right there, although in the middle
カーブ
innings,
でしたね。
could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
スイーピングカーブですね。
At the plate, Harrison Bader. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
やらかしカーブ。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
これは平凡なフライ。
And there's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Digging in next, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. On the ground to the left side.
抜けていった。
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight, and that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. So now to the plate, Andrew Kisner. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
半
0 for
分
2 for him to this point.
自信がなくなってますな。スタミナも4割ぐらいになってるし。
Ball one.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And he fouls this one off. DeYoung is off at first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out to
ああ、
center
これは
field.
センターフライ。
He's under it, and that ends the inning.
氷が溶けましたな。
One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Middle of the night here in the desert. It's now 3-2 St. Louis. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
うん、かなり曲がるやらかしカーブ。星が5にならないやらかし学園。ステンレスタンブラー。買うてこい。タンブラーはね、昔買うた SKE のタンブラー持ってんすけど。
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. As Dribble Cabrera come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
うわー、伸びる伸びる。SKE の穴開いとる。あっちゃー、漏れますやん。ステンレス買うてこい。
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tim LaCastro. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on the way. Wind up and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
なんとか5回終了。
They trail 3-2. Chris Davinsky takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Chris Davinsky.
At the plate now is Edmundo Sosa. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose.
ピッチャーやっときますか。18、18、17。18.0。
Up. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike.
これは当たりですな。
That's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box now, Austin Dean, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away. 3-2's our score
腹
here
の
in
虫
inning
が
number
めっ
6.
ちゃ鳴いてきましたね。
Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
おーっと。
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of
ク
pitches
リ
too.
ス・デベンスキーさん。
And it misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Stepping in next, Dylan Carlson flew out last time up. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair.
クリス・デベソッキーさん。
Sosa over at second. Dean on at first with nobody out. He's fallen behind now.
ストライクが入りませんな。
Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Left side.
よーしゃ
And that's through into left, a base hit.
またもや1点入るか。
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
ちょうどまた三遊間抜けていきましたね。
That brings in Tommy Edman. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
頭超えそう。
And
じゃ
that is off the wall.
ああー、ランナー詰まってる、
Dean
ランナー詰まってる。
ignores his coach. He's chugging for home.
よ
And
っしゃ
he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to
ランナー
3.
がちょっと溜まってましたね。
Written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1
ライ
or
ト
maybe
オー
2.
バー。
And now
ちょ
time
っと
is
変え
called
ましょう
for
か
and
もうこれ。
granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here.
シュミットさん言っときますかね。
Paul Goldschmidt will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. And now the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it.
これは犠牲フライ。
And the play is
あ、
made,
ダブ
but
ル
this
ス
should
ティ
be
ール。
good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
ダブルタッチアップでしたね。 さすがに交代ですな。
Alex Young, a southpaw standing 6'3",
Young
gets the ball now out of the bullpen. John Nagowski will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Led off for ball 1. Here comes the 1-2.
いや
Drive snagged on a short
そ
hop.
の間に行ったら
Throw will be
エ
wide
ラー
at
エラ
first
ー
as it pulls him off the bag,
横に
and the
それ
run's
る
gonna score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that.
セカンドがまたちょっと
That's how things
横に
snowball
な
on
って
you,
ますね
and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Harrison Bader will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's set. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Now a throw
あかん
over, and they got
逆
it.
疲れたなっちゃ間に合わず
Into the windup. Here comes the 1-1. Strike two.
Oh, two.
And he strikes him
Wow.
out here, so he's able to stop the
Out.
bleeding again as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, 1 error, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Cards lead it 7-2.
これで変えて
John Gant enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. Now here's the pitch. Called a strike on the outer
いい
half,
感じで
0-1.
点が
He'll
入っ
be
てま
fine
すな
coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly.
よいしょああそれて
Pulls
る
the first baseman off the bag.
さっきみたいなことしてますや
This is a
なぜ
head
そらす
scratcher.
か
I
な
mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
To the plate now, David Peralta. As he'll go after the first pitch and puts it into foul territory. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Skied down the left field
よ
line.
いしょ
Dean will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The center fielder, number 4, Patel.
And now in the box, Patel Marte as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
The
めっ
1-1.
ちゃ腹減ってきましたね
Two balls, one strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 2-2. pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Dean comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Now here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fouled off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
よっ
This
し
one
ゃ
runs in on him as he
6
can't
回
get his
終了
arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The pitch. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
やらかしカーブ
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
とことん誘ってきますな。と取られるか。しかもアウトかい。やりますな。
Now batting, catcher, Andrew.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Andrew Kisner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing line drive. That's going to be trouble.
これはセカンド行くでしょ。
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
In now, Edmundo Sosa. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 7 runs, 11 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll just sneak past
ま
the
たもや
glove.
1
It
点
should be a
追
base
加。
hit. And they'll add another to the total.
打線が好調ですな。
When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Swinging a ball
Oh,
hard
し
down
か
the
もま
line
た
and
レ
left.
フトに
And
行
that is
く。
down as that could be 2 bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following
右へ
the one out.
左へ打ちまく
When
り
it
です。
left his bat, I thought it might score foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A 1 pitch on its way. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaks
来て
his
もた。
bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus
打
on the
線爆
baseball
発
there
で
as
す
he has
ね
it。for a big out number 2.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Tommy.
Digging in will be Tommy Edman, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the
Oh.
bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Lifted down the line and left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 and 1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Sosa at third. Dean on at second with 2 down.
お
There's
ー、
a
危ない。
breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
やらかし
For the
カー
guy
ブ
on
で
the mound,
誘
this
っ
is
て
one
き
of
ま
those
すな。
innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Softly
あー、
hit to
引っ掛
short.
けた。
On to first, and
ガ
that'll
チ
do
ャ
it as
ア
they
ウトかい。
manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Cards forced to settle for 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cardinals lead it 8-2. So now in the box is Eduardo Escobar. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3.
Eduardo.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Pitch is popped up, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
不丸爆発ですよ。
So now to the plate, Cole Calhoun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Right side and right into the shift.
セカンドゴロ。
Throw gets him 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate now, Carson Kelly. As he'll take a look at ball
安
1.
定した
He's 0 for
中
2
継ぎ
in
で
the
すね。
ballgame so far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2. I got to count 2 and 2.
Two out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to
7
hit.
回終了。
That will conclude matters here in the 7th. Diamondbacks down in order, still 8-2.
うん。これで、代打をして。
Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
まあ6点あれば勝てるでしょう。ライト前。いや今日はよう打ちますな。おっと。あら。また入りましたよ。わお。ダメ押しツーラン。
So a two-run homer down the line and left, his second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
いやー、よう飛びましたな。
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
はーいっていくらちゃんか。
Yohan Lopez will come on now and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Rojas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
8点差になりましたね。
Stepping in now, Harrison Bader, and it's fouled away. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
センター前ヒット。
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Down the left field line and deep.
これは上がりすぎた。
Peralta ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now to the plate, Andrew Kisner. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
うわ、取れた。ダブルプレイ。あちゃー。まあまあ、でも2点取ったから、16安打10点になってますね。打ちまくりですな。さあ、これでまた変えて。
Cody Whitley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Cody.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks.
まあ、あとこのまま最後まで行ってくれると助かるんですけど。
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two
まあ
starting
先
pitchers.
発
And
も
really
2
nothing
点
to
だ
write
けやっ
home
たか
about
ら
on either
まだ
line
マシ
as
でした
neither
ね。
guy was able to last even 6 innings. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim LeCastro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 13.
So here is Nick Ahmed. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back.
ああ、持ってかれた。
High and deep to
あ
left.
ちゃ
This one's got plenty of distance. Gone.
カルロス・ゴーン。
Solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
やらかしゴーン。自信が一気に4割になりましたね。まあまあ、まだ7点あるから。
Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just inside. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on a solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now 10-3. Now at the plate here is Edmundo Sosa, singled in his last at bat.
Edmundo Sosa.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. To the left side, but it's well foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Ahmed stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, number 0.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Austin Dean. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High and deep to right. Back goes Rojas to the track to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another.
第7号。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him.
ライトフライか思ったら入りましたね。これでさっきの1点が帳消しですね。ライトへ持っていきましたな。
In now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike
取った後
one.
に取られるのが一番嫌ですよね。
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next, it'll be Tommy Edman for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Rojas able to track it down for the third.
最終回。
But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Cardinals 11 and the Diamondbacks 3. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Ketel Marte, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats.
21点で逆転や。あちゃ。
Again, another foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Lifted the other way out to left center.
まずは1アウト。
Dean is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Now it'll be Christian Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now.
まあまだスタミナあるからいけるでしょう。
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
さあ、あと1アウト。
So here's Eduardo Escobar as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball ripped into deep center field.
終了。圧勝でしたな、今日は。
11-3 the final score in this contest. The St. Louis Cardinals get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Johan Oviedo gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
いやー、打ちまくった。1回と4回以外は毎回得点でしたね。
You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
よいしょ。これで、前の試合負けてたはずやからね。連敗は阻止しましたね。これであと2回やってからの強敵ドジャースですな。で、また広島行って、今で3ゲーム。うわ、ここすごいですね。3チームが偉い。並んでますやん。なるほど。よっしょ、さあ終わりましょうか。お疲れ様でした。腹減ってしゃあないですね。さあ、では。